we should understand and grow into a personality that is American. But what one finds is all the instruments of destruction are created. Like small children, you find children and children. Small children, you'll find them, they fight each other. Alright, fights is alright. But not only that, they kill their parents, they kill their grandparents. What's that going on? How is it happening? Where have we lost the innocence? What's gone wrong? Where are we mistaken? We have to just turn around. If you really feel you are Americans, you have to save this country. It's in great danger of complete destruction. You do not realize what you are facing. It's not the AIDS I'm so much worried about, or it's not the earthquake which is hanging on them. It is complete losing of your being and becoming matter. When you have robots, you will become same. And you will destroy yourself in that way. It's a very, very serious matter which is not yet seen through your eyes, or you do not see it. You must really be praying that, oh God, please save this country. Should be really asking for nothing else but save this great country, a part and parcel of the Virat. And the Virata rules in the Vishuddhi. It's such a problem for me. Whole thing is so upside down. I have to start from America. And where do I go? I started from America. I came here, as I told you, talking to chairs. And still so many are just chairs. All the subtleties from the brain have gone away. Whatever advancement has been made has made them primitive. And after some time, they'll become like stones. They won't feel anything. They won't hear anything. They won't understand anything. They'll not grow anymore. Then what am I to do? This universe, which was created as the working of the Virat, will have to shift to some other style of universe, which is a very big shifting. So for all the Sahajogis, it is necessary to understand the importance of their existence as Sahajogis. They are Sahajogis first and Americans later, but if they are Americans first, then they must work it out. It's not something sideways. You see, all right, there's a seminar, let's go for the seminar, good, then come back home, again just the same. You have to really meditate, work very hard. You are the people who are going to change this country and ultimately the whole of the universe. So you have to understand it. It's not me. You have to see it and understand that your position is very important. In Sahaja Yoga, Americans have a very great position. Hamsa Chakra stands between Vishuddhi and Agya, as you can see clearly positioned like that. But from Vishuddhi, there are many nerves which pass through Hamsas and end up here. They don't all go to the brain. Or we can say that at this time, at this point, all our reactions, which are what you call reflex reactions, finish off. So, supposing now I get some dirty smell, I'll close my nose like that. Or if I can't hear, I'll just pull my ears like this. Or if I see something dirty, or if I see something jarring, my eyes will close automatically. If somebody tries to put a pin through me, immediately I'll spontaneously. It's all built in within my system and your system too, that you react with reflex action. Same thing may not happen to animals. Animals are different. Some animals have certain reflex actions, some have some reflex actions. But we are different, and our reflex actions, we are all practically just the same. There's not much individuality. There isn't much difference in our reflex actions. At the most, with conditioning, somebody might say, yeah, somebody might say, oh, somebody may say something. That's different. But the reflex actions are just the same. So up to the reflex action, we don't have to use discretion. Then starts our discretion part. As discretion starts when we are using these two nadis which meet here without going to the agya. So when these two nadis meet here, what happens? We start seeing through our experiences. First would be a reflex action, automatic reflex action. The second is when, supposing a child, if you tell the child, now this is hot, don't put your hand there, he won't listen. Put the child. With the experience, he will develop reflex actions, the conditionings of it. So thus reflexes are built in within us. Also, they are built in within us with, we should say, with other conditionings like, you see, in a country, supposing there's racialism, or in a country like ours, there's a caste system, then person react according to what they have learned from childhood. All these conditionings could be of the present day when you are born. You could have been yourself born in last life in, say, Africa. Today you are born with a white skin, so you have started sort of calling that African you have become. All these conditionings can be built into your Hamsa Chakra, which have come from your training of the mind. You can say the experiences of the mind, the experiences of the society, of your knowledge, of your education, the way you are conditioned can be built in here in the Hamsa Chakra. And it reacts to things which has no meaning. If you I hate someone, why? Because that person wears a blue jean or something, or you can say a green shirt. Now this is built in your mind. Or sometimes this falling in love also comes from the same kind of a conditioning. Supposing you had met somebody who had, say, blue eyes and was kind to you. So you have fascination for a person who has blue eyes. There's no pure idea about beauty, there's no pure idea of happiness, there's no pure idea of aesthetics. All is conditioned. For some people this is beautiful, for somebody this is not beautiful. So this is the place where these interchanges take place between both the nadis. Tradition is very important. Tradition gives you the growth of the Hamsa Chakra. And then you go on discarding whatever is wrong out of that tradition. Then again you keep whatever is good. You give it to your children, to your children, to your children. So the discretion comes to a person who is traditionally built up better than a person who has no traditions. So what you call as the traditional habits of person gives you this Hamsa. And these habits are built better and better with trial and error methods. And that's how you develop it. Now for people who are Sahajogis, it's much easier to imbibe them. Because if you see something, yes, that's wrong, you should not do it, finished. But you should be so clear cut about it and should determine. It works out. Your answer will be all right. But you tell them 10 times, still they'll do the same thing. Then that means that Hamsa is not willing to accept. But you must nourish it, you must look after it, you must, as I said, also this kajal is very good for HamsaChakra. All kajal and the oil in the nose, ears is very good. All acts for that. Even, say, stalking other person, to talk discreetly, is to say something which doesn't lose its power of affecting that person. Like if you say something very harsh, then you should know how to neutralize it so that he retains that into himself. All these discussions only come also by tradition. When you find something that is futile, in a collective way, in a tradition, drops out. So the blessings of the tradition is great, but greater are the blessings of your spirit. And the blessings of the spirit are such that through your vibrations, immediately you know this is wrong. But you have to be honest about it, and you just give up. You want to ascend, you want to improve your vibrations. So for that, whatever is needed, you will do.